Hi, I'm Robert, and today I'm going to show you how we take this image from here to here, all in Lightroom. In this video, I'm going to make the sky glow. Let's get started at the bottom like we always do. Double check to make sure you're on the current version. I never add a vignette to my landscape photos. Let's make sure this image is straight. Press Constrain Crop, zoom in, and let's bring up our grid lines. That looks better. Let's scroll up, click on Remove Chromatic Aberrations, and Enable Profile Corrections. I shot this image with a Canon 40D and a Canon 17-55 f2.8. I was using a 3-stop soft edge graduated neutral density filter. I placed the dark part of the filter over the sky to even out the exposure. Now let's sharpen this image. We'll do our standard sharpening routine, 100 of sharpening, and applying a mask. Hold down the Alt key. We're going to sharpen everything but the sky. We're going to scroll up, skipping the color section for now. As usual, we're going to open up the dynamic range. Let's bring our highlights down and our shadows up. Now we're going to set our white point. Click on the white slider, bring it to the right until you start to clip, and then back it down. So we're going to go to 45. We're going to do the same for the black slider. Bring it down to the left until you clip, and then bring it back up. Now you can take a look at our histogram. We're all the way from the left to the right. Let's cool this image down a little bit. It's kind of warm. That's a good starting point. The sky is still a little too bright and the colors are a little too muted. Let's fix that the easy way. Click here, go to camera matching, and select landscape. It darkens our sky and punches the colors up. This is our starting point, and now we can adjust our colors individually. Let's go down to the color panel and select luminance. Luminance is how bright a color is. I like to darken the colors that I see in the sky. So let's start with red, down slightly. We're also going to darken up purple and magenta. Now let's bring the saturation up of those colors that we were just adjusting. We'll start with red, bring it up slightly. Also purple and magenta. I'm looking at the water here. It looks a little too purple. So let's go to hue, select blue, and let's adjust it. So we'll go down to -35, changing the color of the water to more blue versus purple as it was before. Let's work on the sky a little bit more. We'll grab our grad tool and pull it down. Hold down shift to get a straight line. I want the sky slightly darker, so I'm going to bring the exposure down. And I want the colors to be a little more intense, so I'm going to bring the saturation up. Press O for overlay so we can see the areas that are being affected by our mask. I want our settings to only affect the sky and not the Ruby's building. Let's select the brush. Hold down Alt to make your brush an eraser, and let's erase the mask over the Ruby's building. Press O to turn off the overlay, and we're done with the grad tool. We have a lot of saturation in the sky, which makes the water look a little washed out. So let's adjust it a little bit more. Let's go to luminance and blue and bring it down a little bit to make it darker. Let's also bring the saturation of the blues up. Now the ocean looks much more vibrant. Let's check our sky to see if we have any dust. We have the Visualize Spot tool enabled. If you don't have this toolbar, just press T for toolbar and it'll show up. And be sure to click this box to turn on Visualize Spots. We have a few dust spots right here, so let's remove them. When you're shooting with a small aperture, dust spots are more prone to show up, so be sure to use the Visualize Spot tool to remove them. I took this image in December of 2013. December is the best time to shoot Huntington Beach Pier, as the sun will be setting right behind Catalina and in frame. If you tried to take this image during summer, the sun would be so far north that you would be losing a lot of the color. I wait all year until December so I can take this image each year. It takes experience and research to know when and where the best images are. I suggest getting an app on your phone that will tell you the position of the sun. Before you go out and shoot, check to make sure the sun's going to be in the proper position for the image that you're imagining. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.